Hey, everybody.
Hello, everyone.
Thank you, dog. It's Friday.
Happy TDIF, everybody.
Oh my gosh, so happy it's Friday. Even in a short week like this one, it's nice
Yep.
to look forward to the weekends. Yeah, and of course on Fridays we always get together with everybody to do some fun crafts and DIYs, all in our honor and love for our favorite furry best friends.
Yep.
So hi everybody. Thanks for being here with us today. Hope you're having a great one. If you don't know who we are, I'm Patty and I'm here with Hillary.
Hello, everyone.
And we are the co-founders of Hound Hugger DIY. As I mentioned, do it yourself, all kinds of stuff, and doggy themed, right? We have a really fun craft today.
Yeah, and I wanted to mention before we jump into our craft for today, if we have a huge long playlist of all kinds of fun crafts and dog treat recipes, all sorts of fun stuff that you can find in our catalog. So depending on where you're watching this, just check all that stuff out. We have some really fun ones, and today's is another one that I'm loving.
I know.
So fall's starting to it's starting to get a little bit cooler at night and that sort of thing. So that was sort of part of the inspiration for this one today.
Yeah, exactly. The other inspiration for this one was a placemat that we found at Hobby Lobby. Is this the cutest thing ever? I just love the little scalloped petals along the edge. So fun. And it's just a woven texture. So we're calling this a woven sunflower wreath. It's kind of some door decor. Of course, it's going to be doggy themed. But this really was the inspiration behind it. And and as it being a sunflower, we're kind of using the sunflower theme as well. And I love that this project is, I kind of think it's like in between summer and fall, right? Like it's the perfect, not quite ready for fall, although the cooler temperatures are nice, but I know the seasons just fly by so fast.
Exactly.
So this is like holding on to a little bit of summer.
It's the perfect one. It's that, like you said, it's the perfect transition because it's not quite pumpkins yet. It's sunflowers still.
Exactly. So obviously the placemat is going to be the base of our wreath that we're putting together. And then the other big star for the show are these little wooden paw prints they're about 3 inches in size. You can get these on Amazon. We've used these for a number of projects and we just love them. They're great.
And there's a link in the description as well to the different pieces and parts that we found on Amazon. So this exact placemat isn't there, but there's some similar ones that would work great for this project. And so we have those linked as well. So as Patty mentioned, this one we found at Hobby Lobby. So if you got a Hobby Lobby near you, go run out and grab one of these. But if you don't, check out that link in the description and you can grab one that would work perfectly.
For sure. And even just a round shape that's kind of woven out of this. It's like a corn husk or raffia kind of texture, whatever the material is. But even a round one would work. So I'm going to set mine aside real quick and kind of show you. We're going to put a little fabric, or you can use some paper, like a plaid color behind our paw print. And I just found this really cute kind of yellow plaid. This again was like at Hobby Lobby in their clearance, like scrap pile, so I thought, oh, the perfect sunflower color.
Exactly.
So I'm going to quickly trace mine out, my little paw print out on the fabric and cut it out and glue it to the back. And then Hillary, you can talk about what you ended up doing.
Yeah. And what I love about these little paw prints are not very big, so you can use scraps. And I like the idea of like using an old shirt or something like that, like old flannel plaids and things like that would be awesome for this project as well. But I'm actually using some just craft paper. So they have these great fall plaid. And then here's some leaves.
Oh, cute.
Or little paw prints. So
how sweet.
I happen to be using this little fall plaid, and I didn't have any fabric that really was quite as pretty as that paper plaid. So either way you go, you could also use like napkins or something like that. So you only need a little scrap of it. So, just find something that you love that'll kind of go with those fall colored or sunflower colored themes. So you want some yellows or oranges or, that sort of thing, so that it'll work with the rest of the parts and pieces that we're putting together.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm just quickly cutting mine out. I think a lot of those papers I recognize from Hobby Lobby as well.
Yep. I believe all of them were from Hobby Lobby. Maybe the leaves were from like Michael's or somewhere, but again, that's another one of like the craft stashes that you start to collect over time and my biggest problem is I try to save them. And so then you end up not using them for the projects that you just need to go ahead and use this stuff. So if you have something that's been sitting there and you're like, well, I'm going to wait and save it for just use it. Just use that fabric, that paper, that whatever it is, use it.
Exactly.
You're going to enjoy it more being able to see it and put into a project than you are if it's just tucked away in your closet somewhere.
Yeah. My problem sometimes is I tuck it away and then I forget where I put it. And I'm like, I know I've got this plaid fabric or scrap piece of paper left over. I can't find it. So then I go out and I buy more. And I just keep adding to my craft stash.
Somehow they multiply. I'm convinced that they're multiplying when I close the door.
Exactly. It's so funny. All right, there we go. Isn't that adorable? Just so cute. So just put some little fabric glue. Of course, this is our favorite Beacon fabric tack glue, and you can use this glue with not just fabric but with the paper as well.
And I highly recommend using that glue for this in particular, because if you're using hot glue, you have to get it perfect the first time,
right?
And it makes it so much easier if you have that little bit of wiggle room.
You can adjust, right? And especially with the fabric, you want to kind of just tug on the edges and get it nice and taut and tight, so that it's a nice flat background to your paw print. All right, so then I'm just going to bring my little placemat back here so you can see. So the next thing is to grab some sunflowers, and we're cutting off the base. I actually even cut off, there was like a little bit of a stem on the back of mine that was kind of poking out. I trimmed them down so that they were good and flat. And not a real huge size, right? Just something that's kind of a medium in size. At least 2 of them. You can have more sunflowers. I think, Hillary, you've got a bunch of really fun sized and colored sunflowers. And we're going to...
I have these ones that I think this was probably a Walmart find. And then I have these really fun ones that have a little bit of the kind of
burlap,
wickery type burlap.
Yeah. Those look like maybe Dollar Tree. I think the burlappy ones. I think I believe so. Those there. So what we're going to do, this is going to be so fun. We're going to take our paw print and we're going to glue it to the center of our sunflower. Isn't that adorable? Those are so cute. And I love I love yours because your plaid matches like the petals in your sunflower, because you've got a little orange in your sunflower. Mine's kind of yellow on yellow, but you can totally mix and match and do whatever you've got in your craft stash or whatever colors you like. And so we're going to add you can use the fabric tack glue, or you can actually use a glue gun for this.
And I'm going to go ahead and
put a little bit of
just because I think I'll need a fair bit of it. I'm going to use the hot glue for this one.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing too. Make sure it sticks. And I'm really just putting the glue kind of in the center portion of the back of this wooden paw print. You don't have to glue the whole paw print itself to get it to adhere to your sunflower. I'm just lining it up. I've got a couple petals that got tucked under. Press that in place. So cute. Aren't these adorable? Like these could be like little toppers for a gift, right?
Oh, that would be adorable.
Yeah. You could use this idea for all kinds of crafts. It's so fun. You could put a little hanger and hang this in your window, or, just a little reminder of the sunshine and summer, the days left of summer that we have. All right. So I've got my little sunflowers here, and I'm going to now attach them to kind of the side area of our placemat wreath. And you can make them a little cockeyed so that it looks like they're kind of walking, little paw prints that are walking. And they are going to tilt a little bit up or down depending on how you glue them, because they're rounded across the bottom.
And I'm just kind of laying out. I have some other sunflowers that I'm adding. So I'm just kind of laying out to figure out where
Your
I
design.
want to
Yeah.
place these. Yeah.
All right. Got that one. And again, you don't have to glue the whole back, just the top portion of your sunflower as you press it down. Press it in place and then give it a minute to set because it will need a second to dry in place. And I've got some fabric coming up there. All right. I love this. Sunflowers on sunflowers on. It's so pretty. It's so pretty.
And then
the
like textures that you're adding and the sort of 3D-ness of it is really cool.
Yeah. So here's what it looks like so far. I'm being gentle because I know the glue is still drying, but so you can kind of see where the placement is and we're kind of off to the edge. But again, it just depends on how many flowers you have and all the other elements, because we're going to add some additional floral bouquet kind of things, some leaves and stuff. So I've got little accessories. Hillary has some bigger ones
so I have
some
of these, then I have some of these little
cute.
yellow ones.
Cute.
One of these little guys.
So then the idea, if you're not familiar with floral arranging, is start with your largest items and then kind of work to the smaller ones. So add in more of the detail. So the next larger items I have are some green leaves that I'm going to use. I'll tuck these in.
And one of the things that'll help kind of placing these is, especially if you have flowers and things, is really trimming those stems all the way down, maybe even taking that whole back plastic piece off, so that it can sit a little easier.
Yeah. I kind of like, at least for mine, the size of mine, I kind of like how the back gives it a little 3D element to it. And I just put I glued the tops of my sunflowers down. So it kind of looks like they're little steps, little paw print steps, which are cute. All right, then I'm just going to keep adding some fun stuff.
And this is always where I say, like, just keep, kind of spraying in little bits and pieces and bringing the whole thing together.
Yeah, so cute.
And again, this is a great one to kind of shop your stash, see what you have that hasn't found a home yet and bring them together.
Yeah, exactly. I have these little yellow flowers that kind of match that sunflowery theme again. So I'm just really adding layers, but they're not only the same color, which is nice, but they're all different textures, which I love. So I think that's one.
See mine coming together.
Oh, how cute. Well, you really have to be quick with the hot glue. You got to get it right in the right spot.
Yeah, you could use the beacon for this entirely, which gives you a little bit of wiggle room, play time.
Yeah, exactly. boho. All right, so you can see really just tone on tone here, but lots of fun textures. And now I'm going to add a little pop of color with these little red and orange flowers.
I really like those. I wish I had ones that were a little bit kind of spiky, like that give you a little bit of straight, you know, to go with all of the roundness of the sunflowers.
Yeah.
And that's one of those things to think about, like as you're picking things out, like the different kinds of textures.
Yeah, I'm sure these are Dollar Tree flowers. I think all of mine are. The sunflowers might be Hobby Lobby, but I think everything else is a Dollar Tree find. Cute. Originally, I was going to just keep it yellow because of the sunflower placemat and really wanted to kind of just emphasize that. But I do like a pop of color, just kind of brightens things up a little bit. Makes it more interesting. I think one of my favorite things to do is flower arranging. It's just so fun.
It is so fun. There's something really relaxing about it once it starts coming together.
For sure. For sure. All right. And you don't have to be all matchy-matchy or anything like that. It doesn't have to be symmetrical. In fact, add some interest. So you can see, obviously, we've got a pair of the paw prints with the sunflowers, but I'm doing 3s of everything else just to add some interest and some variety. So I've got 3 of these yellow flowers and 3 of the kind of red and orange flowers just to add some interest. Oh, that's so cute. Look at that. You've got like a whole big bouquet of sunflowers. I love that. That's awesome. How pretty is that? So sweet. I just love it. And I hope everybody enjoys the fact that Hillary and we take the same project each time and we kind of do our own spin on it. So my hope is that it gives you permission to just be creative, right? Take the idea and use the idea as your own, like go through your own craft stash, or even if you're shopping for supplies, things that you like, things that match your decor, things that resonate with you and your heart. It just makes it that much more fun, right? You don't have to follow the rules. Like I'm somebody, like if you give me a recipe, I'm going to like, at least the first time I'm going to do it right from scratch, following every little step. But the more you add your own self into it, the more fun it gets. Your own little quirks and ideas.
And you're going to be using, we're shopping our stashes. So you're going to be using whatever it is that you have. So the expectation shouldn't be that it's going to look exactly the same at the end.
Right.
This is just hey, here's a fun idea, and then make it your own.
I love this. So cute. Yeah. So fun. Look how pretty. Okay. So then once your bouquet is done, then you can grab a big bow, make yourself a bow. And we're going to put this at the bottom. And of course, I'm sticking primarily to my yellow theme. So I've got a big yellow bow. And in my craft stash, the only yellow ribbon I had that kind of coordinated had huge polka dots and was big and fat, 2.5-inch ribbon. So that's what we're going with. But I love yours, Hillary. That is so cool. Lots of fun fall colors.
Yeah. So this one is a Dollar Tree find. They also have these ones with some leaves. So yeah, it's a fun one, but again, you could use like some burlap types of ribbon, whatever you happen to have on hand.
Exactly.
And just, make it work.
All right. So I'm gonna glue this now to the bottom.
I'm kind of
And I'm gluing not just the knot in the back, but also kind of the 2 loops that also touch the placemat just to secure it in place a little better.
And mine has wire on them, so I don't.
Okay, perfect. Cute. And then just add a little jute hanger in the back when you're ready to go.
Oh, I love yours. That turns out so pretty. I love it.
Thank you. I was really trying to show as much of the placemat because it is really kind of the star, but I love the paw prints too and the sunflowers. It really, you could fill this whole thing with sunflowers and just really and like go bold with the theme of sunflowers too, which is really fun. So
it turns out so cool.
Thanks. It looks like a little hat, doesn't it? Like a sunflower hat, kind of like a summer hat. So pretty. I love yours too. Look at all those colors. Really fun to see the variety too.
Yeah.
That we both have. I love it. So cute.
So yes, if you all give this one a try, please share the pictures and tag us Hound Hugger DIY because we love to see your guys' creations.
Yes. Yeah.
It makes our day when we get to see what you all create.
Exactly.
And like I said, if you need any of the pieces and parts, there's a link in the description, so you can check that out as well. And also check out our past library. We have so many fun fall, particularly fall.
Yes.
I think those are some of my favorite projects that we've done. Some of the fall ones are just amazing. So definitely check those out in our past projects as well. You will find something that you'll like.
Exactly. Thanks so much, everybody, for being with us today. We hope we've inspired you to get out there, have some fun, get crafty, be creative, find some fun, relaxing creativity time for yourself. It's well worth it, even just a few minutes at a time. So, thanks, everyone.
Thanks, everyone.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.